Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right now, we have a special guest. You may know him, you may not. He may have been hanging around your house, and you may not have even known it. It's Elf on the Shelf.
Hey. Thank you.
Elf on the Shelf, how are you?
I am doing well. Thanks for having me on. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And are you ready for Christmas yet?
Oh, heavens no. Heavens no. There is so much more to do. I've got so many kids to watch. I've got so much to do before Christmas comes. Really.
But you are getting excited, right? You're getting excited for Christmas?
Well, you bet your bells on bobtails I'm excited. I just can't wait. It's my favorite time of the year, as you can tell by the way I dress.
Oh, absolutely. And that hat just sets the whole outfit off. Let me tell you. It works for you.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet of you. But you don't think it makes my ears look too big?
Oh, definitely not. Don't be ridiculous. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
You look great.
You're making me blush.
Now, Shelf. Is it all right if I call you Shelf?
Why, certainly.
Okay. Over the years, sitting up on that shelf...
Well, you are aware that I don't sit on just shelves, right?
No, I guess I wasn't aware of that. Where else do you sit?
I will sit anywhere that is inconspicuous. I might sit on a shelf. Then one day I might sit up on a chandelier or on top of a refrigerator.
Well, wherever you sit, you have seen some outrageous and outlandish things.
Absolutely.
Can you elaborate on that? Tell me some of the things that you have seen over the years.
Well, I have seen Christmas trees getting knocked over. I have seen people walking around in all sorts of dress.
I'll bet.
I have seen people beat their dogs.
Really?
What I do is a very, very stressful job.
And then, on top of that, you have to tell Santa everything that you see.
Oh, absolutely. I can't leave anything out. I've got a little report, and I have to send absolutely everything I see into Santa.
What is the hardest part of your job, other than seeing those awful things?
Well, I guess I'd have to say, because sometimes I get attached to these families. You know, I become a part of their family. They don't even know I'm there, but I become a part of their family, and I love the children and the families and the parents. And then I have to tell all these bad things to Santa, and that kind of makes me sad. Because, like I said, I love these people.
I totally understand. I do. But, Shelf, now, here's the part. You knew that this part was coming up. You knew that this was coming up. But explain to me...
Oh, here we go.
Some of the pictures that have come up over the years.
A lot of it is reindeer fluff.
There are pictures of you drawing with marker on people's faces.
2 words. Photoshop.
There are pictures of you defecating.
Oh, come on.
There are even pictures of you, Shelf, with bottles of alcohol. How do you explain this? I mean, you're the one who's got to report to Santa all the bad things that people do, and then you're no better.
Well, first of all, let me tell you that most of these pictures are taken after Christmas. And plus, it's all on my own time. And what I do in my own personal time is my business and no one else's.
But don't you have a certain example to set for the public, for the people, for the kids?
I invite you to sit and watch the terrible, terrible things. What I told you earlier just doesn't even scratch the surface. If you had to see all these things, you would have to do something to unwind yourself. Something to forget what you've seen.
Now, there's a picture of you shaving a guy's head.
Oh, that.
What is up with that?
That was taken totally out of context. He was getting his head shaved anyway. He was going to the military. It was a joke.
Well, there are people out there that didn't find it very funny.
Well, I just can't help that. After all I've seen, they're lucky I have a sense of humor.
Well, Elf on the Shelf, despite all the bad publicity and the bad press you've gotten, the work you do is actually very beneficial.
Thank you.
And very helpful for Santa Claus.
Thank you.
And so as long as Santa Claus approves and keeps you on the payroll, I guess we're going to have to accept the things that you do. And I appreciate you coming out.
My
and
pleasure.
I appreciate your help with the Christmas song list.
Absolutely.
And hopefully next year we can catch you again and bring you back on the show.
I'd like that.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for the good report to Santa Claus about me. All right? You did give a good report about me, right?
Yeah, sure.